In Job 42:5, Job says, I have heard of thee by the hearing of the ear, but now mine eyes have seen you. Now, other translations render it this way: my ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. This was Job speaking to God after all his suffering and after God revealed himself to him. Job's point was that before, his knowledge of God was mostly secondhand and intellectual. Now, through his experiences and encounter with God, he had a deeper, personal understanding of who God is. Before Job's trials, he spoke confidently about his relationship with God. In Job 29:4, he said, As I was in the days of my youth, when the secret of God was upon my tabernacle. Job knew many things about God from his youth, but knowledge and experience are not the same. It was after the loss, the pain, the confusion, and the long season of suffering that Job could finally say, I have heard of thee, but now mine eye seeth thee. Seen you. In other words, I knew about you before, but now I know you in a way I never did. There is a knowledge of God that goes beyond what you learn from books or hear from sermons. The Bible is the foundation and guide for our knowledge of God, but some dimensions of who God can only be discovered through walking with Him, especially in difficult seasons. There are things suffering, trials, waiting, and dependence on God teach you that no classroom can fully explain. People who merely know about God often become proud of their knowledge, but those who truly know God become humble. A genuine encounter with God's greatness reveals our own limitations and dependence on Him. One of the clearest signs of a deeper knowledge of God is humility. The closer you get to Him, the less impressed you become with yourself, and the more amazed you become by His grace. So do not judge your future by your present pain. What God is doing in you through this season is far greater than what you're experiencing right now. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, and keep trusting Him. The story is not over yet.